Good morning, my name's Ryan Littlestone from forexflow.live. Here we are into the holidays week. It's supposed to be when everything calms down, yet we're far from it. We're seeing a big pickup in news out of the UK, so I'm going to start there with the pound, obviously. And what we've got a bit of a triple whammy coming in for the pound. You know, we've got the negative Brexit slant that's been running for all last week and over the weekend. Still in limbo there, nothing much to go on. They're still arguing, their deadlines are coming and going as they have been. We've also got this big uptick in the virus with this new strain that's sweeping through the London and southeast, which forced Boris to kick up the tiers into tier 4 for those areas, which is basically full-on lockdown. But subsequent to that, we've had the port closures in Dover with the French putting a 48-hour stoppage on that, on movement. We've had other countries also curtailing air movement from the UK. So really, that's all just snowballed in. And as I say, this holiday week where liquidity isn't the greatest because a lot of the market is taking a break, it's led to the pound really suffering today, and it's been slammed down. I mean, we gapped down to sort of 134.20s, then it's been sort of one-way traffic all through Asia all the way down, and here we are at the moment down at the 132s. From the chart perspective, when we look at the daily chart here, you know, it looks like a great hold of that 38.2 fib, that long-term fib there up in the 36s. So on a technical basis, that looked fantastic, but the news has driven the prices, and you know, as we know, that can change in an instant. And so we've had a big move lower, and really we're still in this 135, 130 band, and that's pretty much the marker for things still at the moment. So there is a chance down at 132. Obviously, we're close to that 130 bracket now, and as I explained last week, we get a shifting basis of where the risks lie. So if Brexit does go wrong, if we do get headlines that everything's off and there's no deal, then that 130 level is going to suffer, and we're going to see it drop down maybe to sort of the 125s, that sort of area. But that's mixed in, as I say, right now with this virus news, and that can change. Just before coming on, we already heard from France that they're going to allow this access to freight traffic, basically. They're going to open that back up again, so that's going to take some of the pressure off, because there is, here in the UK, there's been a big shouting match about how much food is potentially going to be left on the shelves if this blockage or if this halt to transport carries on. So if that comes off the table, then that should at least steady the pound for now, particularly today. But we've still got the other things blowing, the virus and Brexit. So there's not many reasons you can stack up to buy the pound right now. But we could find that we do start to see some sort of base here at 132. If 132 breaks and it's confirmed the break, then we carry on further. So it's potentially not really time to catch the falling knife on that just yet. But what does that do in the meantime? Well, if there is news of a deal from Brexit, if suddenly things turn around, then we're going to see the pound run higher again, and suddenly everything looks rosy again. But conversely, we've got the virus still in the mix, and everything going on from that, so that will keep potentially any gains from last, or keep them in check at least. So right now, for the pound at least, we're in pretty much in the middle. We're in a mixed bunch of news. We've got bad news, the potential for good news. So it's just a question of picking your levels, see where the market wants to hold up, let the price action do its thing, and carry on from there. Now, another pair I'm just going to touch on very quickly, which was a trade that we got into last week here at Forex Flow. We're looking at a technical short against the 38.2 fib of the 2011 drop. That was up around 76.35. I managed to get in a short at 39. Other guys in our room did too. And obviously a bit of luck with the moves today, the risk on. Virus cases in Oz also picking up. I've chopped that down in the low 75s, and we've seen it break 75 and go further. So again, we're in the mix here. Down towards 74, that could be the sort of area to think about catching this particular knife. But otherwise, listen to the risk, see what the market wants to do today. And as usual, well, I wish you a happy Christmas if you're off this week, and all the best for your trading.